Man, I just don't know if I want to keep going anymore. But we'll see. Hello everyone, Vector here. Today I want to talk about the status of ShadowMan. For those who don't know or are new to this channel, I've been doing the coverage of the character ShadowMan from the Valiant Comics / Entertainment. I'll post a video of his many incarnations in the description box below. Back on topic. So I know I'm very late to the news because I'm barely catching up with the 2014 version of ShadowMan who debuted it. You know, busy life, video games, and all that. And now I've read that in a few articles that the company itself, the indie publisher Valiant Entertainment, has been bought out in 2018 by a Chinese company called DMG that is associated with the film industry. So far from what I read, it appears that the CEO, Dan Mintz, wants to commit the properties of these Valiant characters onto the big screen. Furthermore, on the comic book side of the industry, it will still be continuing, but now with an entirely different editorial and writing staff. Okay, so that was the summary of what happened to Valiant so far. Upon reading and doing further research about this, I began to question it. Now, I'm not going to put out any names who specifically are the writers and editors. I don't do that here. But as of the buyout and change of direction, it leaves me feeling not very confident for the company. I mean, Valiant barely came back from the grave in early 2010. It started off pretty rocky and had a difficult time reintroducing itself through veterans and next generation of comic book readers. In general, each Valiant character are either good, alright, some are not so great, but overall, very solid products, depending on who's writing. But now with their intention on focusing on cinema, I'm totally unsure where the comics are going to head out. I understand that you want to chase after their big bucks by pushing through the film industry, but how can you work when your base audience are so microscopic? Look at Marvel and DC, they've been around for generations. Geek culture became pop culture, and so is Image, who is trailing behind with their Spawn movie, and so are many other publishers. But with Valiant on the other hand, it's like a newborn child that's already jumping into grad school. What I'm also not feeling about this direction for this company is the comic book quality of these Valiant characters, who may get a downgrade. I noticed a pattern lately in terms of quality, especially with Marvel. There's a frequent amount of, well, how should I say this? Agenda pushing. Now, just a heads up, I'm apolitical, I have no interest in politics, I'm neither left, right, none of that. But as in terms of writing, look, I get that you want to send a message to the reader, which is fine, you know, to understand a story's underlying themes. But don't beat us over the head with it and lecture me about it. I guess being subtle has really gone out the window, didn't it? It's why I turned away from a lot of Marvel products. Well, except for the video games. And now, digging deeper into this, some of the writing and editing staff share the same intentions as Marvel, so which kinda leaves me in doubt of Valiant's future. Furthermore, I also learned that ShadowMan had ended series run in 2018, so basically his franchise is up in limbo again, no pun intended. More upsetting news, another favorite character of mine is the Eternal Warrior, which I was also going to do a cover on this channel. But I recently learned that he is not a mainstay character and lacks continuity, which in my opinion doesn't make any sense because back in the day, he was a major player in the Valiant universe. You know, big story arcs and all. Overall, I'm pretty sure the cinematic side of these Valiant characters are going to do fine. It always does, with most franchises. Save for that one. But as for ShadowMan, this leaves me kind of unmotivated continuing for him, especially the 2018 one. After learning some measures of what this company is going to go through, and now they're focusing their attentions on the movie industry, I don't know, it just leaves me not feeling good about it. But we'll see. Thanks for watching and listening. Vector out.